There were no bushes. I also want to
Really?
report that La Jolla does not partake in the bush. There was no hair involved. I saw not one pube.
All right, bring it down.
My dad likes instruments. He plays the cello, and I like that color. You know it's called yellow. Lelo. I go into this place, and they're like, they take these scans, they sit me down, they're like, we know what's gonna fix all your problems. We need to liposuction the inside of your nose. Hi guys, welcome to episode 50 of Anniewood.
Oh my God.
My woodies, my shooties, my cooties, my
Nudies.
I love you. We have an awesome show for you today. I've had so much fun on the road. La Jolla, I see you. I love you. You were naked. It was weird. Watch the show to know what we mean. You can see me next in San Jose at the Improv, November 17th and 18th. I'm going to be in Houston, Texas at the Houston Improv, December 15th through 17th. I'm going to be in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada at the Comic Strip, January 12th and 13th. And I'm going to be in Jacksonville, Florida at the Comedy Zone, January 19th and 20th. I love you guys. It is so incredible to meet you and perform for you.
Enjoy the episode.
Enjoy the episode,
like,
you
comment,
guys.
subscribe,
Like, comment. Oh my
ring
God,
that
click
bell.
that bell, baby. Click that bell, subscribe, like. You know our subscriptions are going up. We love you. You rule.
Welcome to Anniewood.
Welcome to Anniewood, episode 50, right?
50.
Episode 50. This is so
Anniewood
exciting.
50.
Anniewood 50. That's our code for
HelloFresh.
50 Anniewood. Actually, it's 50 first. 50 Anniewood. 50, guys. Get
For
your
your HelloFresh.
HelloFresh. HelloFresh in our household.
Well, tell everyone what you've done this week. Where were you? Did you go to...
I went all by myself on the road. Todd wouldn't come with me. I went to La Jolla. I had to drive myself. Everyone keeps going, oh, do you use the self-drive on the Tesla? I go, I have no clue how to do that. And also, I usually have an Asian man driving me around. Why would I use the self-drive?
She doesn't know how to do it.
I've been driven. But do you know how to do it?
Yes, I've been using it every day.
But does it make turns for you and stuff?
No, I don't want it to make turns for me.
Don't act like you know how to do it and choose not to.
I do.
You don't know how to use my
it.
Tesla.
Yes, I do. When we go on those road trips, that's all I use.
I have never even looked at you or considered what it's like to drive. I am on playing my block crushing game.
I even say, oh my God, this is great. Doing the auto drive is the best.
No, I've heard it. I just block it out. But I think there's another layer of that you have to like pay for or sign up for.
No, you could put it in full auto drive, which steers for you.
But every
it's
time I've done that,
sketchy.
it steers towards
I don't
something.
like it. And you have to have your hand on the steering wheel anyway.
I don't like that.
It's just like if my hands are on the steering wheel, I could turn.
How can I masturbate?
Don't act like you masturbate.
I just got another cookie cutter. I just ordered another. I was like, this is weird. I haven't masturbated in years. It felt weird that I hadn't.
Have you used it yet?
Yeah, I used it a lot. Once I got it, I didn't stop.
When?
It's
been
in La
sitting on my
Jolla.
desk.
I took it.
Oh,
you
did?
didn't notice?
That's still been on my desk.
I feel guilty when I use it and you're not there. It feels like mean or something.
Oh my gosh, she's cheating.
I'm cheating.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. I'm a girl. Nothing. I'm thinking about my set. I'm going, oh shit, am I about to be late?
Do you do the Idol, Johnny Depp's daughter from the Idol?
I do nothing.
Where you choke yourself?
There's just nothing. There's nothing going on. I met
It's
with
just
the doctor. I'm
hours
actually
and hours.
I'm getting testosterone. Is that vulnerable for me to say?
Well, you got it actually.
I know, but I haven't used it yet.
You got powder all over you now from the breakers. Guys, she's popping in a Lucy breaker.
Guys, look, this is not even, they're not even paying us to sponsor this right now. This is, we love our products, okay? Todd used this all over his Kakino.
Well, good thing you sound like you're,
What?
You sound like you're, got like a muffin in your mouth or something.
Would you like to have a muffin in your mouth? It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, wait, I wanted to confront you about something.
You're going to do this with a lip of dip
I'm
going to
do whatever I want. I'm going to do whatever I want because it's Anniewood, not Todd Wood.
All right.
It's making me choke. But look, I do need to get a smaller dosage, but I wanted to confront you. Now, I'm getting laser hair removal, guys, on my mustache and my chin area and my cheeks. And you have to shave. You can't like wax or anything. I've been a lifelong waxer. So you have to shave and pluck her. That my favorite thing to do is like pluck my facial hair. So I have a razor in the shower that is supposed to go for my mustache and my face. But I lifted it up past couple times.
What's wrong with it?
And there's Asian pubes in it. There's Asian pubes.
That's not my view.
Todd, unless I'm wrong and they're Guatemalan pubes and it's Maria in there. Maria, when we're not there, Maria's just shaving beef.
I don't know. Maybe Randy's
Todd,
been going in there.
Why would you just take over we live next to a Ralph's.
Because it's getting rusted and rusty anyway.
It got rusted from you.
It gets rusted for you. It just sits there.
But it's like when I go to shave my mustache and then there's a curlier mustache left on there. A loose.
She leaves it face down in like a puddle of water in the shower.
No.
It just rusts.
And then you use it on your private parts.
I might as well just use it here.
His is really patchy. You've never gotten a clean shave. It is always a little like some look pulled out, some look shaved, some look cut.
I don't like pubes. I wish we could just get rid of them all.
You can.
How?
The balls you have to shave your balls with my facial razor.
I don't use the balls. It's too rusty for the balls.
Where do you shave? Just the top area?
I literally do this. I run it back and forth on the top.
I know it is. It's just jagged.
Well, you don't use it.
I do.
No, you don't.
Not anymore. I tried today. I was like, why does this smell spicy? Someone didn't use their Lume.
Well, I also use it on here.
Ew.
Girl razors are so much better than guy razors.
Well, go buy some. You want to know why it's annoying? You have to go get the person. The razors are the things that are locked up at the drugstore. So you have to I got to go get Donna, my friend. I am friends with the lady at Rite Aid.
Oh my God, guys. We have a Rite Aid by our house. Every time I go there, someone walks in, grabs a bunch of shit, and literally just walks out the door.
They walk out with
so crazy.
Hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of merchandise.
Last time I was there, someone walked in, grabbed the duster cleaner, and just walked out. And Donna was like, she went to go check to see what he was doing with it. And he just starts huffing it, and it was crazy. They just deal with people walking in and just grabbing.
It's crazy, and they can't do anything. So if you guys need some duster,
just go to our Rite Aid and just walk in. Well, I've always have known that. I've been shocked.
I didn't know that.
She didn't know that, but I've known that secret. If you go into somewhere and just grab shit and steal
they're not going to like chase you down.
Everyone in today's society is so afraid of confrontation that they will most likely just let you walk away with whatever you have.
There's only one Chris Hansen on this earth. Let's be real. He's the only one comfortable. What's his new show?
Takedown
with Chris Hansen, and they did put it on YouTube. It's their official, right? We're not watching we're not taking from him. It's their official, so you can watch it. It's awesome. We watched a bunch of them today, but we're not going to talk about that because
on True Blue.
We're not going to talk about it because this is what gets us demonetized for some reason. But I confronted you on that, and then Michael. I wanted to ask you, so you have so many good things going for you in your life, right? You have a great relationship.
Yeah.
You're talented. You really like your jokes, right? Like, don't you feel good about where you're at? You know you're a funny guy.
Yeah.
You know your abilities, right?
Right.
Now, why is it that at 5 p.m. you go, oh, I just turned my phone on?
God,
what's the self-sabotage about?
It's funny that I didn't see it coming. That I know something's coming, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. That I woke up at 5 p.m. and I'm like, I wonder what she's going to talk to me about.
But what goes on? Are you just tweaking at night? What goes on that keeps you up?
I'm always up late. I always have been. Yeah.
You're just a night guy.
Are you gaming?
Sometimes just gaming. Sometimes just like editing. Like I'm always doing little projects, or like I always have projects that take a long time. Like say I'm making a bunch of shirts. It's like I knocked out 10 more shirts.
Oh.
But yeah, I stay up late, and then I sleep late.
Well, at least she's doing something. Annie, she just blasts blocks all day.
Hi, blast blocks. What's wrong with that?
Annie's up late, but she's just...
Yeah, but sometimes it's my version of blasting blocks, for sure. Like, no, when you say what's the self-sabotage about, you're recognizing something for sure.
I know that. I know. I have ADD, so I know. But are you focusing on the good things in your life?
No, not all the time. Like I was thinking, like
he's not crying. His throat did kind of like he's taking this well, but it sounded like he was crying. I just want to be clear, he's not crying.
Did you guys heard that?
He is not. The reaction it sounded is not the reaction he's having.
His voice just cracked.
Oh, this is nice. Annie's explaining for me. Isn't that nice?
Well, I don't want them to think you're crying.
Wouldn't that be sad? No, yeah, I don't know. I've been reevaluating whether or not I'm putting the right amount of time into like what I want, and it's like if I woke up every day and treated comedy like it was a full-time job. Like you really put 8 hours into trying to further your comedy career in a day.
Yeah, because it is a weird hustle now. Like comedy's different than it used to be.
Yeah,
it is about like output, which is not really what it was.
What do you mean
like,
output?
Like it's just putting a bunch of stuff out. Like I always say, Tim Dillon years ago, when he started doing open mics after I'd already gone to Montreal, and he was like, asked my advice on how to get Montreal. And I was like, Tim, just like be funny. That's all you have to worry about. And then I was talking to him, I was like, if he had asked me that and it was this time in comedy, I would have been like, get veneers, like get your teeth done. Like, what do you do? It's just like it's just different now.
It's different.
But
That's
you put out a lot of content.
To just put those sexy photos out.
Oh my God, Todd. Okay, I did this photo shoot with Issa Perez, who is like amazing. Okay, she's such
Lauren
a good photographer.
Too, right?
Lauren was there. We have some footage. Maybe we'll make a vlog out of it at some point. But it's like, and the pictures were great and they came out really good, but there's no like joke to them. So to me, that is like a little weird to just put out like a sexy photo shoot.
I feel you.
What do you guys think in the? Yeah.
You're
right. I guess like, yeah, if I was like on a Netflix show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think I know what you mean though, where inside you're going, there's a way to get the effect that I get from looking good in these with there's like a way to get away with there's a way to get away with it.
Well, people aren't following me. Well, maybe they're following me for how I look, but I hope they're following me for my jokes. That won't fade. But then we're at the tail end and it's like, I don't want to be on my deathbed and be like, I should have done an OnlyFans, you know?
Yeah. I just think you need to embrace I think this is the time for you to embrace your hotness. What do you guys think? Guys, leave a comment in the comment section. If you think it's time for Annie to just embrace the hotness and just let it be. Let it free. I don't think you need to worry about if there's a joke here or a joke there. You know?
What do you have an opinion on this? Because I don't know where to. I don't like.
You know, yeah. Well, you're the only other like comic here, so
I totally understand how your system cannot vibe with that. It makes sense, but
it just feels weird to just like. I guess I would have to come up with like a funny caption or something, or not. I don't know. I know. Well, I always would do that. I would like Photoshop my ass like really big or my waist really like ridiculously small.
I know, but that like ruins the photo shoot.
All right, I'm just going to do a sincere, classy.
Make like the caption like the kiss emoji.
Eat your heart out, ladies.
Yeah, you could do a funny caption. It's like,
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like it's like you're a comedian, but you're still a Hollywood person. You still got to play the Hollywood game. No matter how.
Here's the thing. I can see how if you worry that it contradicts the character you've developed, but you're for one, you're who you are on stage and who you've become as a comedian isn't so much different from who you are really.
Right.
And also that being a hot girl would not contradict that character. Part of your story is being like you always say like terms that you've kind of like the term baby slut is so funny.
Yeah.
And like your story entails having been a hot girl this whole time.
I was sought after. It's also weird because my mom raised me like really, because I was the only girl. And then my mom was very like, never told me that I was pretty or anything. And if people would, she would like, but she would take it away as because in her head, like she didn't want that to be something I valued as like trying to be pretty. Because she was older. She knew that's like, that ain't, I mean, it's a currency, I guess.
It's good.
Yeah.
In Hollywood, it's good.
I mean, I like doing my makeup. I think I do a good job on it.
You just got to post it.
I'm going to post them. In different segments. I mean, it was a long shoot. We got a lot of pictures.
Because it's like, if you want to go the other way and only post jokes and stuff, then it's like, you got to be just posting memes every day or some shit.
I know. I do like to have a variety of things. I'll do a serious.
Post your sexy photos.
Okay.
And don't even post all of them from the shoot. Post 3, and then another week, post another 3, and another week.
Uh-huh. Okay.
See, watch those followers go up.
I know. I have
watch
been
all these people being like, "Ooh, you want a deal for this? You want to be our brand sponsor for this?"
I am ready to jump my numbers up a little bit. They have stayed.
What about this? What about, there's always like one to like, say you took like 6 pictures on that try. There's always one that's between faces or like you're talking and you look stupid. Post your hot girl thing and then next slide, post about them.
I know, or some joke.
That makes me feel better when I do that.
Yeah.
You see, when he's taking his sexy photos, he knows what it's like to...
I'm crying, waking up at 4, taking sexy pics and shit.
That's why he was up late.
Yeah. So do you wake up... Because I did live that lifestyle when I was like working at restaurants. I worked at like this fine dining restaurant where I would go in... The restaurant didn't open till 5. So I'd go in at like 4 or 5 or 6. Like if I'm a closing, I go in at 6. Stay there till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
If I'm a
Party
closing?
all night. Till like 6 o'clock in the morning, go to sleep, wake up at like 4.
Exactly.
And that was like
but you
my
don't
lifestyle.
drink.
I don't drink, but I come home and do regular life like people do after work. I come do that at night. I'll do like fold laundry or like, so I'm like 3 a.m. I'm doing normal shit.
Yeah. I wonder if it's your Adderall is keeping you up though too.
Could be.
But you are like, because you do,
late.
I was
like
like thinking, I was like, Mike has so many like good things. You have like your relationship is as good as I think it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he sounded like he was faking, but his face
how could I have answered that? What's wrong with my voice is that she keeps having to explain for me. I could use a drink of something. It's the first time we've ever not gone to get drinks.
I know,
I'm
we didn't get drinks. Do you want a vape?
No, that's all right. I appreciate it. I have a good relationship. I'm trying to figure out how I could have answered that without it sounding like a lie.
Well, it's like,
is there another water in
God.
there?
Oh, wow.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I love the water of a poor island nation. I love that.
Is it poor?
I think Fiji, I don't know.
Fiji is off the coast of Australia, I believe.
Oh, Todd's very smart. Todd knows that there's some reptiles being sold out of there.
The Fiji banded iguana is pretty impressive. No reptile updates this time.
Well, because I had to stop.
That means it's 30 full weeks without me getting a reptile.
I had to stop him. And I do get nervous because when I'm on the road, the Tesla does alert me. It says the doors are unlocked. And I go, oh my God, Todd's going to the reptile store. And
she wouldn't let me get these other reptiles.
Well, it's just we have to stop.
But this would have went in the same tank
but
as
it's not,
the frogs.
It's disrespectful to the ones we have.
No, you put them in the same tank as the frogs. I'm getting them next time. They're just green anoles. They're all over.
They're what?
Green anoles.
Anoles.
Sounds like baby voice. Anoles. What's anoles?
I think the correct pronunciation is green anoles.
So he leaves. In the morning, he goes to do his meeting at his work, and he just leaves reptile stuff on, and I just like play my games. I mess around on my phone, and it's just on. I'm learning a lot.
There's a podcast called I've never deliberately put on this podcast, but YouTube will just put it on after watching reptile stuff. And that's always playing. I think it's called like Animals at Home. And it's just a guy just talking about animals that you could keep at home. And you know what I found out about him? I watched a video where he was like making an enclosure and he's like, yeah, always make sure, your lid on your snake tank is very tight or else your snake will get out. And he's like, my roommate, like she doesn't not like snakes, but if a snake got out, she'd be mad. I was like, he's got a roommate and he has all this snakes and reptiles.
You do too.
Yeah, but you're my wife. He's got like some roommate, some woman that.
That's so funny. So what you're saying is reptile videos are not paying his bills.
I guess it is, but not enough to.
I think we should make some reptile videos and put them on because.
What do you guys think? If you guys comment 25 comments, I made a video. I just didn't post it yet.
And I want to do a video of like getting to know the snakes and stuff too.
I'll do a reptile room tour. If I get 25 comments about the reptile stuff, I'll do it. If I don't, then I won't.
Comment below.
So comment below. If you guys want to meet all my sweet reptiles, and then I could post reptile stuff and the Anniewood podcast on the same channel. right?
Yeah.
So you guys could just see, and it'll be a slice of life.
Eclectic videos.
The video that I
and then
took,
some hot videos of me, just me looking out into the sun,
or you just getting a photo shoot. Would you guys like that too?
We should do the photo shoot.
That's what I'm saying.
Lauren came and she filmed everything.
It's output, right, guys? Would you guys like to see that? Would you guys like if Annie's YouTube channel was Anniewood, Reptiles, and then sexy videos of Annie? Wouldn't that be the best YouTube channel that's ever lived?
Oh man,
just saying.
Never the twine shall meet. All of a sudden, I'm putting snakes inside
Hold
me.
on, I gotta see if the Cowboys won.
By the way, I'm not trying to keep diverting from figuring out. Like, I'm more than willing to admit whatever you wonder. We just keep going in a different direction.
Do you think it's hindering you to wake up that late?
Cowboys won
for sure. Like, you
don't need to wait. I'm not one of these people that's like wake up at 6 a.m. because we don't have that lifestyle. And it annoys me when I see those things. I'm like, it's so annoying. Everyone's like,
we wake up at like 9.
I wake up, pretty early.
But some structure is better. And that's like the perfect time. That's what people should be doing. But like when I hear about the people that work at the Improv box office at like 2 p.m., I'm like, oh yeah, they're here in like the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Whoa, you guys must have to get up at 11.
Well, what I did,
exactly. Yeah.
When I started working for Netflix, I started waking up at 9 because I usually have like meetings at 10. And I never took those alarms off my phone. So even when I'm not with Netflix, I started waking up at 9 still anyway.
But you still go back to sleep afterwards.
But, if I'm not working, but I'm actually like awake at least.
Well, I got the Aura ring. Do you guys have this yet?
No.
It tracks your sleep, and it's kind of like the opposite of what I'm telling you, because sometimes it'll be like, whoa, you did not sleep enough. And then I'm like, should I just go back to sleep? Like, the app. I wake up. That's the first thing I look at now, which is better. At least I'm not like going on Reddit or doing anything bad.
Not always, I guess.
What?
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes
I wake up and I see her looking at.
But if I'm on Reddit, I'm looking at like, how many milligrams of ketamine do you put in if you're gonna boof it?
Oh my goodness. What is that? R overdose?
Oh my goodness.
R overdose tips?
No, I'm very good. I've been very good. What are
your Reddit things you subscribe to?
I don't subscribe to anything on Reddit.
Really?
I'm not in the world. Every once in a while, I look at, like, I want to hear customer reviews on things or what people think about different things. What I really got into, which is so weird because it's not something I'm interested in doing, but I started looking at liposuction before and after.
Wow.
When I was in La Jolla.
Well, is it because of your doctor's appointment you made? You want to tell them that?
I'm going to be on testosterone.
No, remember when the doctor told you to do?
What?
To your nose?
Yes, that actually is. That's so funny. I didn't make that connection. I was like, why am I thinking about liposuction all of a sudden? Okay, I went to an ENT because I have this clicking in my ear and it just feels like I can't equalize my ears. And that just every time I run, it clicks. And
don't act like you run.
I do run. I run with Lacey. I work out with Lacey like 5 times a week. You just don't come with me. I do run. Oh my God. But anyway, so the ENT, I go into this place and they're like, they take these scans, they sit me down. They're like, we know what's going to fix all your problems. We need to liposuction the inside of your nose. I was like, what? They're like, and then we'll put these balloons in here just for a second. And then we'll deflate them. And I was like, huh? And they're like, all right, we'll schedule you for next week. And I had to like, I
get a call from Annie. She's like, I'm getting liposuction in my nose. I was like, why?
And then I like started thinking about it and I was like, wait, maybe I don't want to get liposuction in my nose. I want to get a second opinion because it's not anything I've ever heard of. But she said my airways are clogged because my nose is chubby.
What the fuck?
No, like the inside of my nose, like the pads or whatever are like, I don't know if they're like inflamed.
Maybe just do some nose workouts. Go like this.
Well, there's certainly a lot of space in there. Look at those wide nostrils. Yes, we can see it.
That's beautiful.
Are you too far from the mic?
No, I'm fine. He's listening to the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's him. He's tired. He just woke up. He woke up an hour ago. He's still wiping the crust out of his eyes.
You know, you're talking about not getting on your phone right away, and it's like not being your first thing. Is more like 3 today. That's why I said I just got my phone turned on. It's because I wait like an hour or 2. I try to make it to 2 hours. It's usually an hour. So
I just like if I wake up late and I haven't checked my phone, I'm like panicking.
Well, the worst is when you do check it and you miss stuff. You're like,
I know.
oh god.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I have my phone to try to like help me not get distracted. I have it on. I set up a specific focus where it only puts like my exercise app and YouTube, so I can look at my meditations and my meditation app. And then I forget that it's on. And then people are trying to call me over and over again, and I forgot that it's off. I'm like, sorry. I'll call people and then they call me back and it goes straight to voicemail. It's got to be so annoying.
Oh, that would be
because she's on her meditation app.
I am, but I haven't meditated in 3 days when I wake up, and that's not good. If I wake up and I immediately do my visualizations,
What is your meditation? It's just you laying down in bed doing block blast.
That's when I'm not doing it.
That's when you are meditating.
That's when I'm being a bad girl. Well, sometimes I just want to zone out. You know? I don't have anxiety, but I had a lot of fun in La Jolla. My friend Bobby came with me and we shot a bunch of content. So that's going to be fun. We went to a nude beach. There's this beach called Black's Beach. I'm not comfortable saying it either. I'm not comfortable saying it either. I didn't name it. And there were a lot of whites there. Let me just tell you. I saw a lot of dong hanging and it was like,
wait, Black's Beach?
Yeah.
Don't people like surf there?
I don't know.
I thought that was like a surfer. Maybe I think in Blackie's Beach.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Can we just
There's
calm down
Blackie's
here?
Beach.
Can we let's just take a little moment to relax. It's getting tense in here. But it was crazy. There were so many naked. Would you get naked if you went to a nude beach?
I don't think I would.
Todd, would you? I could see me making you do it.
Naked.
I could see me talking you into it.
Ooh.
I saw someone giving a.
Was there one girl naked there?
There were a lot of like good looking girls.
But what if they get?
I don't know if I can get naked
sand in their cookie.
Raved.
We can't use rave as the word anymore.
Why not?
Because
I don't even think a spa. I don't think I'd do a spa like where it's more normal. I think that's probably more seen.
I don't really like to be super naked in front of people.
If there's a naked person anywhere in the building, I don't want to be there.
Well, it's me.
There we go, Todd.
Well, unless it's her.
Unless it's yeah.
If I know there's a naked person 3 floors above me or 3 floors below me, I don't want to.
Well, just as much as people being like, oh, it's just natural, it's normal. It's like it's totally weird.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking the other day? That penises are so ugly and disgusting that it could traumatize someone for life just by seeing it.
Yes.
Some people see it and they get an unsolicited penis. Some people see it and they get traumatized.
Hello.
Like if you're walking down the street.
Some people, hello.
Like if you're walking down the street as like a kid and then a naked guy like runs out the bush, that will traumatize you for the rest of your life.
Well, how'd you feel when you saw your dad's when you were a kid?
I said, why the heck is that thing in its turtle shell?
It was cold out. They were cold plunging and no, but it was fun to go down there, but it was very weird. And we wanted to do interviews and I was so nervous to go up to naked people.
Did you?
I did talk to someone, yeah.
A naked man?
He wasn't naked yet, but he pulled his ass out for us.
Ew.
He spread his cheeks for us.
Ew. Talked to any naked girls?
I was in a turtleneck. No, I didn't. I was just like so trying to not be uncomfortable. But also it's like weird. You feel almost rude to be the clothed person down there. And I was wearing a turtleneck because I thought it was funny, but I was sweating so much. You had to go basically down Machu Picchu to get there. It was like, nobody told me.
Machu Picchu?
It was the longest. It was like, I looked like I was going down the Mayan ruins. It was like, it was just so many stairs and it was crazy. It was the longest hike of my life.
You were all sweaty?
I was wearing a sweater. I was dying. Bobby and I were like, how do we accidentally exercise? We kept accidentally exercising on this trip.
Oh my God.
But La Jolla is gorgeous. It was so fun. It was such a fun.
I wouldn't mind moving
Sold
there.
out the weekend. One show was light, but it was almost sold out. And it was so good. It was so fun. It was where I was going to shoot my special. I don't live in regret, so I don't regret not shooting it. But I will say I am ready to shoot that special. Like I really do feel ready now.
Oh, she's so strong.
I feel strong and ready. I was nervous before, but it was so fun. And I loved meeting everyone at the meet and greets. I signed 1 sack. The guy was like too into it though. I'm like, you're not supposed to get aroused by this.
Ew.
It was weird. I was like, you need to go to Black's Beach. Get out of here.
I was gonna say you saw more nudity up close at your meet and greet.
I know. It felt like a meet. I shouldn't have been so nervous. It felt like a regular meet and greet for me.
What if they called it Black's Beach because they made a nude beach and they thought only black people would go there because they got swing and hangs.
I did see some large winganos.
Really?
Oh my God.
Well, that's where you go if you got a large one.
But I think there was a lot of other people too that were the opposite, that were trying to overcome their insecurities about how
their turtle?
teeny weeny weeny. And I saw a trans woman that was like, this was what was so crazy. I saw like a hot chick, okay? And then she got up and I saw like a dangle between her legs and I was like, I thought maybe she had a big, there were no bushes. I also want to report that La Jolla does not partake in the bush. There was no hair involved. I saw not one pube. I saw more pubes in my razor than on that beach. It was crazy.
You didn't see the one with like a heavy bush and then a little teeny picking out?
When it goes out, there's no down.
Like an acorn glued to his torso. Right?
We've seen it. We've all seen it. But it was fun to go there. We had a good time. Bobby and I ran around the town. But I do want to shoot more content. I want to do more fun man on the streets and vlogs.
Guys, comment if you want to see more man on the streets from Annie. And
Todd and I might do
stuff.
some sketches.
Don't say sketches. I don't like that word.
What do you want? Skits?
Skits.
Vids?
Skits.
Vids? V-I-D-Z? Vids?
Gags.
Gags.
I like gags.
I like it.
We'll do some more gags, some giggly gags. But we used to do, I feel like I used to do like little sketches all the time. During the pandemic when my brain wasn't worried about ticket sales all the time.
Yeah, like Salvia Under the Pier.
Salvia. I know. Well, Todd, when Todd's not working on his Netflix show, we'll have more time to do.
Those interstitials. And then people started complaining about it though. And I was like, all right, you guys lose your privilege.
No, well, the interstitials are good, but I feel like I really like our ads. I enjoy our ads. I feel like interstitials.
And the interstitials, I thought they were cool, but it's like, it's a lot of work.
Some people also, you have to change the audio because people
and it's a lot of work to get like negative feedback on.
Maybe we do a Patreon and we put those type of things on the Patreon and stuff like that. Do you guys want a Patreon? Let us know below. And we could do you could listen to the episodes without bleeps. I know everyone gets mad about that.
I know, yeah. We're thinking about putting that in the Patreon uncensored episodes.
And guys, look, we're sorry. We don't want to censor that. We do not live censored lives. It's just we
just got to play the game. Did you guys notice how our views were going up because we've been censoring?
And then we talked about a certain topic you can't talk about, and they went suppressed.
down.
There's 2 episodes that went bing, 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 like really low because we talked about something that...
It's like, you got to play the stupid game, guys.
Yeah.
When we censor it and we're all good.
We just have to there has to be a profit for this so that we can afford all of the things.
Yeah.
These 2 are very expensive.
Even though we're getting the hell out of here. Say goodbye to this, guys.
Yeah, we got to get out of here. We're going to have a weird new...
We'll keep the sign, but I'm leaving.
We're leaving this behind.
It is cool.
I love it. I think we should bring it back, but we just have to redo it.
It makes you wonder, where the heck is this?
I like that Anniewood's going to nowhere.
I know. I like how it's not like the hack. You know, like usually you see the streets. Usually it's a hack. It's just a straight street all the way down. I like how it turns, goes that way.
I saw a lot of things that turned and went that way down at Black's Beach. I'll tell you that.
Was it a Black's Beak? Were there black people there?
Yes.
And they were just swinging it all out?
Yes, they were. But there were some white guys that I was very surprised with what was happening down there.
Were they all just chatting to each other? All the big dick guys?
There were a lot of guys that were just kind of like this.
Was it clicky? Like the big dick guys talk?
Well, there was a volleyball net and it was, some people were naked and some people weren't. I was like, is this like skins and shirts or whatever? It was so funny. Watching people play volleyball and their wangs flipping and flopping. It was pretty funny.
What about their jugglers?
Well, I didn't see as many bouncing juggies, but there were jugs. And I saw one girl giving dome.
No way.
Yes.
That's illegal.
And it was,
I would have called the cops right there.
Ugliest, I'm telling you, it was literally the ugliest people on the beach. It was the ugliest people on the beach. There were 2 girls and one guy.
I would have called the police.
I was like, are you seriously? There was a hange happening on the way out. And then when we walked back, it was dumb.
Just for everyone to see?
They were like sort of trying to be discreet, but there's no discreet there. You can't hide behind your clothes.
I would have called the police. I would have been that guy calling the police at the Nude
It's
beach.
so funny to call like there's just naked people down here.
No, you're not allowed to be.
But then as we were going up, there was a family with children going down. I was like, oh my God, do they know?
Really? They didn't
Maybe they're European.
No, they didn't know. They're like, oh, you want to go see the seals?
But it was funny because on the way down, I kept asking all these weird, dirty old men when they're going up. I was like, did you hang dong down there? And they're like, no, but I looked at it. And I go, is it a lot of dong? They're like, too much dong, not enough girls or whatever. And there were so many girls. I'm like, these guys are such pervs. They thought it was going to only be women. You're going to have to see a ween too, okay? To see a queen.
I mean, I would assume that the ratio would be like every 5 guys, maybe every 10 guys.
That's where the
maybe
pizza, that's actually where the
guys.
pizza got named. Pizza place, 5 guys.
5 guys, 1 girl?
Yeah.
After
it's for Black's Beach. Yeah. Oh boy, is it on?
Well, look who's back. Look who's back.
Look, aren't we so excited? Because you guys, you know what today is?
It's Displate Day. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's our favorite day. We're so excited. Guys, you know we love this product. Oh my God. Todd was just talking about how much difficulty he had moving a bicycle up and down the stairs.
It's not a bicycle.
It was really hard. He was sweating. His lower back was hurting.
What does this have to do with Displate?
Well, I'm just saying you have trouble putting things up. That's why Displate's so good for you. Very little arms. It's even a Todd can put it up.
Listen, if you're looking to level up your home with 0 effort, Displate has you covered.
Listen, Todd's got the 0 effort.
Oh my God. Displate creates awesome metal posters that take just 20 seconds to install and won't damage your walls.
Even I can put them up, guys. And you know I don't like to do things.
She's weak.
Todd, you're weak.
With licensed designs from brands like Star Wars, Marvel, and League of
wait,
Legends.
League of Legends. What's our favorite.
You don't even know what League of Legends is. Don't act like you know. Your flimsy blockbuster posters from high school are getting a serious upgrade.
Are you unable to read?
I'm reading it. Just keep going. We got to get through this.
Oh my God. Submit your own artwork to be turned into a Displate for something completely personalized. And look, Todd is really good at drawing the male form, if you know what I mean. So we would like to get some of those put on a Displate.
Guys, just remember this thing? This is, what is it?
It's Game of Thrones.
It looks like Game of Thrones.
I just like how little the head is. It looks like Randy. It's, what is it called again?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Don't act like I'm the nerd for not knowing it.
Guys, remember this old thing? This used to be right here.
I'm outside making money so we can buy rings, okay? You're playing Elden Ring.
I gave her a nice Elden Ring.
We have so many more coming too. We're so excited. I want to get some more personalized. I want to get my Danny DeVito picture on there. You can get your own art on there, guys, and it's great.
Hey guys, we told you to do the Displate challenge. No one has sent
No
us
one did the Displate challenge.
So if you guys want free Jordans, all you have to do is
Jordans are sitting in our house waiting for you.
All you have to do is send the first person to send us a Displate gets it at this point.
At this point, you send it to the Hollywood Comedy Store.
Send it to the Hollywood Comedy Store, and you win a prize.
Your poster comes with everything you need to hang it immediately. Just pop the included magnet onto your wall, stick your Displate to it, and you're all set. So fast. Save up to 40% off when you click the link in our description and get your ready-to-hang art. The discount will be automatically applied to your cart when you click the link, or use the code Anniewood when you visit displate.com. That's displate.com, code Anniewood. Or click the link in our show notes. Oh, you guys know sometimes it gets a little stinky in between your two
pinkies.
That's what we call my legs. Pinkies. So I get what pinkies are. I used, by the way, Todd, today I went to go use the Lume body wash that's for vag.
I used it all.
It's gone. Todd has been vagging up his own.
Oh, it makes it smell so good down there. It's not just for vages, it's also for sacks and shafts.
And we don't know if that is, but we'll see.
It is. It's not been spicy down there lately. Have you noticed?
It has not been spicy. I have not been eating ethnic. So I do appreciate Lume for that and Todd for using my girl body wash. And you know that we all love Lume. You guys know it so much. I talk about it all the time. My meet and greet is filled with people telling me that they've been using my favorite deodorant of all time. I have never in my life.
They've been telling you that?
Yes.
Oh my God. You guys keep buying this stuff.
Buy this stuff. Let me know. I mean, I'm telling you, this smells better than anything in the entire universe. It's little. I must have been wearing a sweater last time I used it. It's pretty nasty.
Oh my God.
Oh, it smells so good. Lauren, have you been using it yet? Not yet. But
It's so good.
But we know Mikey has.
Yeah, straight up, I'm using it.
But listen, we want you to be coy. We want you to be wondering and to think about it. We want you to make an educated decision when you go to Lume and you get your discount from us because it is that good. We don't want you to feel tricked or anything. We want you to know that it's that good. It is so, so, so good.
It's the world's first whole body deodorant. You could literally use it everywhere. Your armpits, your feet, or your butt crack. I like to use it on my feet. It's clinically proven to block odor all day and even control it up to 72 hours.
Sometimes I set my alarm and I put my headphones in so he doesn't hear it. And I wake up before him and I just spread his cheeks and I just give him his crack a wipe.
I have dreams that I am on the Bahamas somewhere because it smells so good.
On the Bahamas. Okay, good.
On the Bahamas beach.
Lume is aluminum-free, baking soda-free, paraben-free, and pH balanced so it won't screw up your cookie.
Oh, they know about your cookie.
They know about the
wrote
cookie.
It in there.
My cookie's coconut. My cookie's coconut. I do. I'll just swipey-wipey because listen, I've been doing yoga again and you do not want to beef up the yoga class. Let me tell you that. Lume Starter Pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, a cream tube deodorant. We don't have one of those.
Well, that's a tube deodorant.
A cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like a mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer to our listeners, new customers get $5 off a Lume Starter Pack with the code Annie5 at lumedeodorant.com. That's over 40% off your starter pack when you visit lumedeodorant.com and use the code Annie5. Guys, with the changing of the seasons and the changing fluctuation in our weights, let's be honest, we're all always trying to lose a pound or two.
It's time to change up the way you cook.
Let go of meal planning, shopping, and food prep, and let HelloFresh take the reins.
They send fresh ingredients with easy recipes right to your door, so cooking is a total breeze.
Oh my gosh, they have over 40 recipes and over 100 add-on items to choose from each week. There's always something new for Todd to love when he does all of the cooking and I watch
Listen,
him.
I hate going to that grocery store. It stinks
It's
in there.
cold.
It gets cold.
The music's too good, you know?
Smells like meat. You know what? My favorite meal is the chicken.
I love the chicken.
Oh, we love the same thing together. The chicken with the vegetables is so good.
The chicken's so good with those vegetables. And Todd cooks it up perfect temp. It's so good.
I cook it right on the nose.
We eat this for almost every meal. We have mostly chicken. Sometimes we have there's a fish.
The barbecue pulled pork nachos, those are banger. I like those.
Oh, they have them down here? Oh my gosh, you know what I love so much?
The mini pumpkin cheesecakes. Those are so good. Oh, I eat those. I just keep popping them in my mouth.
They're not many if you eat as many as I eat, okay? I eat so many of those pumpkin cheesecakes, let me tell you.
So if you're counting calories or following a specific meal plan, it can be hard to find meals that fit your guidelines. That's what I'm saying. HelloFresh makes it easy with vegetarian, family-friendly, and fit and wholesome options.
Right now, you can even snag their fall flavor line and get appetizers like Todd's favorite, as he mentioned before, the barbecue pulled pork nachos.
Oh,
and for
nachos.
dessert, oh my God, treat yourself to that apple cider cake with the caramel sauce, or our favorite, as we said before, we just can't stop eating these mini pumpkin cheesecakes.
Oh, those are so good.
You guys, get fit, get hot, get awesome. Let's just, this is the rest of our lives, guys. Ripped and rich. Go to HelloFresh.com/50 Anniewood and use the code 50 Anniewood for 50% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/50 Anniewood and use code 50 Anniewood for 50% off plus free shipping.
Anyway, we got some. Should we talk about some news stuff, some headlines in Hollywood?
Sure.
We talked about a lot of our own personal life. You guys took a good look into our lives.
A little peek into Anniewood, Annie and Todd Wood.
All right, I want to talk to you guys about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Oh,
okay,
boy.
What about them?
Inside Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's very genuine connection.
Okay, and this is what the headline says.
Yes, this is the headline. Well, as everyone knows, they've been doing this like hard launch of their relationship, but neither has been public about, like neither has confirmed it. But you know, obviously you see them holding hands. People say they saw them kissing. Taylor has been with Travis Kelce's mom, like watching the games. It's obvious. We know they're dating. But I think that Annie and Todd are the Taylor and Travis of the comedy world.
Oh.
Cowboys jersey aside.
Well,
Micah
I think
Parsons.
the reason I think that could be true is I am making women think reptiles are cool.
Oh, that's true.
I'm bringing a female gaze.
All these girls are like, oh, is that a blue tongue? And I'm like, skink? Yes, that's right. Good
Who are
job.
these girls? Finally, girls are in her DMs.
Yeah, no, I was on Instagram the other day and I saw a post about the Sphere in Vegas that they opened. And they're talking about how it costs like $250,000 a day to put an ad up on the Sphere, and like 600 million for, or is it $250,000 and 600,000 for like the week to put an ad up. And I wrote in the comments, just to be funny, I wrote like, I wonder what the conspiracy theorists are going to come up with to make this into a conspiracy. And then they were all lighting up the comment. And apparently one of the conspiracies is that Taylor Swift is going to start a residency there. And she's dating Travis Kelce. And Travis Kelce's a very outspoken supporter of the Pfizer. And that it's gonna, that you could connect the dots.
I don't see the connection, and we're not going to talk about it because that is why we get no numbers on certain episodes. But I will say this. All I want to do in life is bring my nieces to a Taylor Swift concert. If that concert happens to be in Vegas, girl, I'm
see
in.
the videos of that?
It looks
the inside
awesome.
in there? It looks insane.
It looks amazing.
They made it, U2 has a residency there, and their first show they did there. They made it look like, so it's like a sphere when you're in there, but the effects on the screen made it look like a cube, and they made it look like the cube was going up like indefinitely and then coming down.
There's going to be so many seizures in there.
People were like, whoa, this is gnarly. And it's just YouTube being like, yeah.
With or without you. Yeah, no, let's do it, Taylor. Let's do it, Tay-Tay. Because I want to bring my nieces so bad. I feel like I blew it.
That's
not
where
making
you
that
should do your
happen.
special.
Oh, with the Sphere? That's a good idea.
Sphere.
Maybe Taylor will be she'll produce it.
There you go.
Taylor?
Manifestation.
We did have a wild manifestation come true.
Oh,
Todd's been watching. Tell the YouTube channel.
I've been watching this guy, Danny Burke, and his friend, Reckless Ben. Have you ever heard of these guys on YouTube?
They're awesome.
They're these guys that infiltrate cults and like bring these cults down. But it's so funny. They're just like these like
what's
LA,
the one called now?
San Diego like surfer guys.
What's the one that they're working on now?
The one they're doing now is the McCamey Manor.
It's a haunt.
And they've been doing this for like a while now. And it's like, have you heard about the McCamey Manor?
No.
McCamey Manor is like, for the longest time, like they've been on the news, like this is the scariest haunted house, and if you get through it, they pay you $20,000. Like, have you heard about like that, like a haunted house that you get through, they pay you $20,000.
But they like waterboard them,
and well, that's like the thing. It's like, so the guy like just lies, and he's like, yeah, there's a there's a whole like line of people waiting to come in, and it's like you gotta like sign up like years in advance because so many people are here, and it's so scary. Then they find out like it's just all a lie, and it's just like this guy who like gets off of like just torturing people. You get there, and he's just like him waterboarding you, and then you have to give up because he's like literally torturing you. So you just have to like you gotta be like, okay, I'm done. And he's like, you didn't make it all the way through.
What's the name of the channel?
It's Danny Burke or Reckless Ben. You can
Reckless
watch
Ben, yeah. And then Danny. So then last night, so Todd's been talking about these guys, and right when I was leaving for San Diego, he was watching one of their podcast episodes. Yeah. And then I go, and then Sunday night show, at the end, Bobby's like, oh, meet my friend Danny.
No.
And I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, yeah, he does these like cult things. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, this is crazy. My fiance is like obsessed with me. So they're going to come on the podcast soon.
Yeah.
That's going to be a guest. I was like, we want to get you on the podcast.
It's so funny because they like are taking down cults, but they're like
they're surfer dudes.
So they're like, whoa, I went to like this cult and they were like saying some like not chill stuff about black people. It was so funny. And I'm like, these guys are the best.
They're legends. They're amazing. It was really fun. It was really cool to meet him. But Todd was saying, he's like, our manifestations are powerful. So
It's
we have to make sure
powerful.
we don't think of negative things.
Sometimes Annie thinks of the negative things and she says it out loud.
Well, in the morning, we need a morning routine of positive.
Morning routine is wake up, walk your dog.
I do that.
Well, there's a moment where you wake up and you're not walking. And it needs to be instant.
No, I listened to Mary Lou. My hypnotist made me a audio that I listened to. And I listened to Joe Dispenza and I listened to
Today?
Abraham Hicks. I didn't today. I haven't in 3 days. I haven't listened to any of them.
Well, because you've been having good sleep, finally.
It's okay. I'm doing good. I'm managing.
You've been getting good
But I
sleep.
want to see how much stuff we can make happen. It always does happen. That's how the Damian
Yeah.
Leone thing felt.
That's how we became great friends with Jordan.
And Jordan, yup.
We're in the challenge.
It is true. We meet our heroes and we become friends with them.
Jordan was at Skankfest. It was so fun.
Jordan came to Skankfest, you guys. It was amazing. Jordan
it was
is just
such a surprise too.
Oh, it was the best person to run into. Jordan has a new girlfriend named Diner who is awesome. She's a country singer. And his friend AJ was there and his girlfriend, whose name I can't remember, but she was also awesome. It was just so fun to see them.
Yeah.
It was great.
Wait, you Diner girl?
I don't know.
Her name is Diner?
Diner.
She sings country music.
Yeah.
Does she
Tall blonde.
also serve tables somewhere?
I don't know. I think her name is actually Diner.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think she's a diner girl.
Gotcha.
I don't think she has any relationships to
I think her name is just Diner, just to deal with everyone saying something weird
That's
to her
crazy.
every
Well,
time she tells them her name.
There's a girl that is also a server. I was gonna say, oh, my girlfriend works with her. She sings country music, sings and plays. Her handle on Instagram is Diner Girl.
Maybe
that
it is
might
her.
be
Is it
actually
her?
then.
And
Yeah.
she's pretty big and pretty doing well.
Yeah.
Let's
And she's
see.
like really a hot girl.
Yeah,
right?
my girlfriend is friends with her. She says she's great.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so
I think
funny.
that is
See
her.
how weird that
now
is?
that I'm thinking about it. See how it goes full circle, guys?
She's with Jordan
yeah,
from the challenge.
local diner girl.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
She's
she's from
so
the challenge.
cute. I
Yeah,
wasn't following her.
Bianca
But she wasn't
knows her.
following me.
Wow, what are the odds? Huh?
Diner, waiting for that follow back. I'll wait till episode 51 and then there may be an unfollow. No, she's awesome. We had such a good time with them. It's just
Yeah,
Jordan's
we were
so
gambling
down to
with
have like
them.
a
It was
good
so
time.
fun.
Yeah, it's the best. Diner though, she does have a technique on the slots that made me a little anxious.
We were playing craps.
She slams like you push the button and you let it like
You wait.
you wait
Even
for
when
it
you
to like
win, we wait till like all the
Yeah,
numbers come
but
up.
she was just smacking
She just
them, so
goes,
it just
bing,
like
bing, 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 and
but
she
it
was
working.
winning,
She was
yeah.
winning, but I was like, We had a great time always in Vegas, always.
It was fun.
And we got God bless Kim Condon for bringing Jordan.
I know. I don't even know why we didn't think
She
of it.
got him on like she had like a dating show with Hormos or something.
Or
and
Mafia game or something.
There was I don't know. I didn't see
Yeah.
that show because I was performing, but so he got like an artist pass. She's a legend, Kim. Good work. You got our boy into Skankfest.
All right, you got another headline?
Drake's son Adonis drops My Man freestyle for 6th birthday.
Are we talking this is a real freestyle or is this like a pre-rehearsed?
I think it's he put it on a. Yeah, I don't know. It's on his.
Like is this
record,
he's
though.
5?
He just turned 6.
Is a 6-year-old do they have a mental capacity to
He's going.
make up a
My favorite color is blue. I want to go play at the school. Timmy
You know
is mad
I've
at
been
me.
seen. My favorite color is green. You know what I mean.
Oh,
He's like,
here, I'll do an Adonis rap. Yo, I'm Drake. You guys ready to hear my son do like a freestyle? Go, yeah.
yeah, woo.
All right, here we go. Hello, yo. My name is Adonis. I really like the color green. I really like the color red. I really like the color yellow. Orange. All right, bring
My
it
dad
down.
likes My dad likes instruments. He plays the cello. And I like that color. You know it's called yellow. Lello. 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 My hair's
really
in
like-
braids and I'm in second grade.
I really like dinosaurs because they go roar. And then Drake goes, yo, that was fire. Then Drake goes, yo, that was like straight up gold. And
Adonis has like already has like a bank account with millions of dollars in it from that. That's smart.
Drake is like, yo, I'm going to call him like Adonis because that's like a Greek thing.
The Greek thing.
Why is everyone from Canada, why do they all say they know Drake?
I know, it's so
Every
sad.
like opener I've ever had in Canada's like, yeah, I'm boys with Drake.
Yeah, I know Drake.
Really, where is he?
He was like, I saw him. He was like standing in front of me at some like place.
We're like, oh, so you know him?
I do really like Drake now. I used to can't stand Drake, but I do.
Used to
really like
can't
him.
stand him?
I used to can't stand him.
I used to can't stand him.
I used to can't stand my own father.
My
He
mommy
recent-
and daddy said, one day I'll get my own baddie.
Drake recently tied #1 with Michael Jackson for most something song.
Exploitation of your children.
Yeah, songs made with a 5-year-old in the room.
Number one is
That's cool. Good for you, Drake.
This is a really cool thing to do for him after the whole denying his existence for the first few years of his life.
really, that's what he did.
Yeah.
He's 5. How many years did he deny?
Well, the 5-year-old's probably, we haven't heard the song. The lyrics are probably like, I just met this guy. I don't know what's going on.
My
He's
dad
my-
is Drake. He named me Adonis. I don't know why. I haven't learned that in school yet. I haven't learned what Adonis means yet.
It's
but
nice.
that's what-
It's nice he let me do this feature because I have yet to meet a teacher.
Oh.
You know what the story of Adonis is?
Tell me.
The story of Adonis is this really handsome young man,
Oh,
and he's immortal, right? And he's walking around, and then the god of
oh boy. Here
nature,
we go.
I think. What's the god of nature? And
Artemis.
is it
that's a
Artemis?
woman.
Really? I think it is Artemis then.
Mother Nature.
She fell in love with him, but he was gonna.
But he was too young. He was 6.
And no, he died somehow. So the goddess of the underworld took him down, and she fell in love with him.
What is her name? Is Hades and then her
No, it was like
where are my cards when I need them? Todd, this is how Todd tells stories. Did you see him?
Greek
See, he was in
god
over his
of
head after the
the
second sentence of the story.
underworld. What's the goal? Demeter
Demeter.
fell in love with him too. And then they said, we'll share him. And they go, you could have him during like the spring. And then I'll have him during like the winter.
Ooh, when his bush is growing
And that's
out.
why when the winter comes, everything's all dead because what's her name? The goddess of
Artemis is pissed.
she's mad and she's sad because Adonis isn't there.
That's so cute. They're all dickmatized.
Uh-huh. He's just
Wow.
a young, handsome young man.
God, I fucking-
Remind you of anyone?
Randy?
Randy.
Handsome, no one wants that guy.
Randy, my Adonis.
People do want to be like, people are like, oh, can I like babysit Randy for
They want our dog and they can't have our
We're
dog.
like, no.
This woman in a car, I'm trying to walk back from the coffee shop and it's tense. Let me just say I'm getting extra steps because this was actually my walk to the
You
coffee
mean
shop
tense
today.
as in tense on the side of the
Yes,
street?
I do actually mean that. So we're walking and first of all, broken glass all over the ground. I'm trying to have Randy go around. But there is a guy with an unbuckled pant. I know
Wait,
that
real quick though, Annie wears a waist leash, so she puts a thing. So when she has to pull Randy away, she has to go like this.
so I can be
she's
hands
like,
free.
oh,
so I can.
oh. So she's like, Randy, no, don't step in the glass.
That
And
is
she goes like
actually
this.
so funny.
I have it on my waist so that I can bust blocks. But as I walk, no, it's because I have to carry coffees and stuff like that. I'm FaceTime with my dad usually. I am doing a lot of FaceTiming with my dad at all times. But so we're on one side of the street. I see a homeless man with an unbuckled pant. I know what's about to pop out.
The
So I
mushroom tip.
cross the street to avoid the mushroom. And then on the other side of the street is a homeless guy getting out of this guy whose
camper.
His camper got burned down, and then he all of a sudden had another camper.
And
These are the richest people. These are the richest people I've ever met in my life. He's outside. He's got 2 cats on leashes.
No.
I go, okay, we can't go there. Randy cannot handle cats.
Cats hate Randy.
We diagonal, so the wiener is behind us. Then there's a homeless guy with a sign and no teeth. I'm like, oh my God.
What did the sign say?
I did not read it. I did not look in his direction. It was just, we zigzag. It just took forever. It took so long. Then there was a guy getting changed. I'm like, what is going on? Like, you think they're normal, and then all of a sudden they're butt naked. I'm like, what is going on? So anyway, walking to the coffee shop, walking back, I hear a woman scream out of her car. She goes, is he a puppy? I said, he's 3.
Not quite a puppy anymore.
And then I yanked him with my waist. So get away from this bitch. She's trying to steal you. I am so glad to be alive. Just 2 weeks ago, I was 5. I like to play with my ball. Someday I hope to grow really tall.
I spilled the glass of apple juice in the hall. It's Blink 182.
Yeah. Yep. No wonder it was never plugged in at all.
Or do you got you've got those
Reddit
or the real or fake headlines? You got some of those?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some of those, guys. This is a new game.
We like our games.
You guys who play along in the comments, write which headline you think is real or fake.
All right, this is real or fake news headlines.
We like to play real or fake because our dad's name is Dwayne.
All right, first 2 headlines. One of these is real, one of these is fake. Kelly Clarkson reveals her post-divorce celebrity crush, or Miranda Cosgrove swears by toothpaste hack for skin treatment.
Huh.
All right, Kelly Clarkson.
Reveals
she
her
is
crush.
Divorced.
I don't think she'd be revealing any crushes.
She might be trying to pull, like, back in the day, Rosie O'Donnell had a talk show, and she would always be like, I have a big crush on Tom Cruise. That was like her big thing. And then she came out as a lesbian. So maybe this is Kelly Clarkson's like her beard crush.
I'm gonna say that one's fake.
And that Miranda uses toothpaste on her zits.
Yeah, because I used to do that. Yeah.
You think you used to do something our beautiful Miranda does? Miranda, a friend of the show.
We're friends. She came to my birthday.
She did come to your birthday party. The birthday party Whitney invited you to.
Yeah,
Whitney threw him a birthday party and then forgot it was his birthday party and invited him to it.
She was like, guys, we're having a party at the house if you guys want to come.
Oh, I went to Whitney's baby shower. So cute.
Oh.
Whitney's going to be the best dad. She really is such a mommy daddy. It was so cute. She's the best.
We were also talking about how funny is it that that clip from Whitney's podcast like goes viral of Miranda Cosgrove. Have you seen that one? Where she's like, yeah, sometimes I cuss. I say like cuss words.
And Whitney's like, what's your favorite? Say it.
And she's like, I say fuck. And then she dies laughing. And that like is going viral. And I just saw Miranda do a Mr. Beast video where he's like, say the word, say the word. Mr. Beast is the creepiest guy, by the way. He's a great guy, I guess.
Who's the one that does those cartoons? The Mr. Beast cartoon I saw with the guy that cured the kid's blindness.
Meat Canyon.
Meat Canyon. Guys, if you don't know Meat Canyon, get on board. This is like, it is so good. It's so inspiring. Also, we met Sam Hyde.
Oh, yeah, we met Sam Hyde. We talked about that on the
Oh, we did already? Okay.
That was fun. That was the only person I really like
freaked out about. Yeah. But anyway, okay, so we want to give credit back to Whitney for being the beginning of that viral video.
Yeah. But yeah, so which headline was real or fake?
Oh, yeah.
This is an ADHD game.
The Kelly Clarkson headline is real.
Okay, so now we need some hints on who the crush is.
Hints?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how to give hints without giving this one away. He was on SNL
Is it Pete Davidson?
No. Sorry, he was a really good host on SNL.
Michael B. Jordan.
Trump.
Oh my God, yes, Trump. It's Chappelle. Kelly's going.
Louis C.K.
He is the Mandalorian.
Who is that?
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
Is Pedro Pascal into
Chunkers?
people that are supposed to use Lume, if you know what I mean?
Chunkers.
People with cookies.
Oh, really? You don't think he is? You think he's
Well,
a little loose wrist?
I don't know.
Loose wrist?
I don't know. I want to say my Sunday show in La Jolla was
Loose wrist?
it was queer friendly and I loved it. I loved it so much. You guys rolled. That was so funny. It was so I was like, oh my God, a lot of short haircuts on women today.
Oh, some strong wrists then.
It was very strong, very could definitely put up a displate.
Promo code
50 Anniewood. Oh, 50 or is it?
I think that was
50 Annie.
No, it was 50 Anniewood. Was that one, right?
promo code just Annie.
Promo code Anniewood. All right, what else do we have?
You got another one? Let's do another one. We'll give it another shot.
This city has the highest rate of dog feces left behind. Or why does the air in West Virginia smell like plastic?
Is it because of the feces?
Wait, can you tell us what city that they're talking about, or does that ruin the?
It will ruin it.
It's definitely the poop is the one.
That's
It's
real?
the real or fake one?
It's the real one.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
It's the fake one.
Oh.
Why would they? What was the city?
West. No, that's the fake one.
She made it up.
Oh, okay.
The real one is why does the air in West Virginia smell like plastic?
And what's
Is
the
there
answer?
an answer?
I thought this was like a riddle.
Is it because when people hook up with their cousins, they use condoms?
It says it's from like the unhealthy air quality index, but you would think it would smell like smoke, like a campfire, but it makes it smell like plastic.
I thought it was nice in West Virginia. I thought
You don't know anything.
it was like the woods and
Why don't
shit.
you tell us about Adonis again?
Country
I thought it was
roads.
like the freaking woods and like the rivers and lakes.
Mountain Mama.
I'm on this song and I am ecstatic. We're going to West Virginia where it smells like plastic. Let's see. This just reminded me. So I'm on the phone with my nieces today and they have some sort of like game where they just ask you like a question and they go, my niece goes, Auntie, what's a family tradition that you had when you were little that was your favorite? And I said, oh, when we all used to poop on each other's poop before we flushed. And let me just tell you, my brother was in the bathroom. Everyone at the family went, oh my God, you do that? They completely believed it. I was like, you think we all just pooped on top of each other's poop? Like, I thought it was gonna be like a hilarious potty talk auntie thing to say. They all believed it.
I would have believed it.
You think my family would poop on each other's poop? Who's the last one where it touches them?
Listen, you're very codependent. I could see you be like, wait, don't flush.
I've got to poop on your poop. I wonder if that would feel satisfying to have your poop. Have you ever pooped like out in the wood? Like when you have to pull over to diarrhea? Have you ever had that? Have you ever
I've been in the woods where I had
dropped
to poop,
out and like pooped on the earth? It does feel right.
It doesn't feel, it just always
It feels
It doesn't
great.
feel good to me. It always feels messy.
And you can't
My
wipe.
hole always feels a little unclean no matter how hard I wipe. And what do you wipe with your sock? You take off your sock and you wipe it?
I'm wearing Birkenstocks usually when I'm in the woods.
So what do? Drag it on the dirt?
Yeah, I usually take a rock and I kind of rub it up there.
You get a water bottle? Make a little
I make my own
bidet?
bidet. All right, what about let's do some Reddits.
You got some Reddits?
Boyfriend 26 male said I 26 female ruined the proposal but took me to proposal spot and didn't propose. We've been together for 3 years and went out of town for the weekend for our 3-year anniversary trip. I knew he was planning on proposing while we were there, He wasn't being subtle at all, but I was trying not to let on how much I knew. But he was being super weird about going out to this really cute coastal city. We drove all the way out, walked around. It's beautiful, and he just doesn't propose. I was disappointed, but just assumed there were too many people or the photographer bailed or something. We get back to the hotel room, and he tells me he caught on that he knew. And he tells me he caught on that I knew, and so I ruined it, and he was going to wait for it to be a complete surprise. I should add that I've never mentioned or cared if it was a surprise. We live together, and he's not remotely subtle or good at hiding things. I've just felt super sad since, and it felt weirdly humiliating to still have him make us go out of our way to the beach only for him to not propose. It came across as, this is how nice, pretty the proposal would have been if you hadn't ruined it. What do I do, and how do we, and I specifically, get past this?
Now, doesn't this remind you of a little spat we got in?
My advice is there's no right way. You're going to get in trouble either way, so it doesn't matter.
Heavy saved you, didn't he? He really took the heat off of you.
Yeah.
Listen, no matter what, it's going to be wrong. No matter what you do, it could have been better. So
I think ours was perfect. It just didn't fit my right finger. The heavy incident was
there's no reason to plan it. There's
Todd
no
at
reason.
one point was like, because we were going to maybe go to this Mexico thing that got canceled. And he was like, well, don't you want to go to Mexico and maybe like something will happen there? And I was like, do not tell me that you're going to propose to me.
Well, this is what the thing was. She wasn't sure she wanted to go. And I made the plan that I would get everything ready by then and have it ready. And now she's telling me, oh, I don't know if I want to go. So it's like.
But why couldn't you have just been like, no, let's go. It's going to be really fun. Rather than like, wink, wink,
because you
wink.
wouldn't have taken it. You wouldn't have taken that. You would have been
wink,
like,
wink,
you would have been like,
wink.
I don't care if it's fun. I'm not going. No, I'm not going. You were like in one of those moods where you're like, I don't want to go to that. You
didn't even have the ring yet.
Well, it was just a thing.
Todd's mom was like, he doesn't
And
have
it
the ring yet.
was just like a thing that I was just like, well, maybe if we do go, I could do it. It was just one of those
You're
things.
gonna fail.
You're gonna lose either way, dude.
Just
Either way. Just do it on the fly.
But what he did learn is that she wants a photographer. So he obviously didn't have a photographer there, right? Like he wouldn't have canceled and not done it. Like if he already had a photographer there and all of these things set up, like he wouldn't have bailed. So he must have like gotten nervous thinking like he didn't do enough or whatever, because we just had our family there and they filmed it. But it would have been cool to have like pictures and stuff. But
yeah.
But I wasn't, but if it was just us and there was no record of it, I would probably have been kind of sad.
If it was just us? Yeah.
Like if there wasn't a picture or anyone filming it.
And the ring didn't fit.
And there's no evidence of that fucking moment. But that's good advice, Todd. Just do it.
You just got to do it.
But it is like awkward now. She's like, oh. And then he like blamed her.
Well, now you can do it at a complete surprise. Just do it at like a
Chuck E. Cheese.
Wendy's, yeah.
Be like, you wanted it, right? But it is funny where she's like, I don't even need it to be a surprise. Just propose to me. Yeah. She wants the pictures. Make sure there's a camera.
Yeah. Did you want a picture?
No, when it didn't, that's what my whole point was like, there's no picture, there's nothing to post because I can't, it was like, do you know how embarrassing
I did hit up a photographer while we were there, but they bailed.
But it would have been, no, it was good that everyone just got their phones out. It was cute.
I know.
It was perfect.
But I was going to tell them to go and then take pictures after, but it would have sucked. I
would have been livid.
And I would have had to pay for a photographer.
Yeah, it would have been a nightmare. I would have been so mad. No, there's some pictures of me with my phone
like this.
There's some pictures of me like this, like. I love my ring now. I'm so into it.
And then we got it fixed and they made it too big.
I know. I have this fucking bumper thing on the back. I got in Greenville. What else do we have?
My wife, 25 female, wants me, 29 male, to have a vasectomy. At a time when I have a lot of questions, I'm still not sure what I want to do with my life as a career, and I have a lot of doubts about whether or not I still want to have children. I am aware that a childless lifestyle would be advantageous in some way to be able to go out, travel, save, have more free time, etc. But also when I see a baby, it brings me tenderness, and sometimes I think it would be so nice to have a child, watch it grow, showing it the beauty of life and so on.
I have a feeling this guy might want to leave this woman for a guy, if you know what I mean. Or Pedro Pascal, if you know what I mean. No, I'm just kidding, because he said he felt tenderness.
I was on that page.
You see a little tender, you see a child, you get a
No,
little tender.
Todd's such a crybaby. Todd is someone that would feel tenderness holding a baby.
I tell you what, my niece called me the other day, and she like loves dinosaurs. And I was like, "Ooh, I got some Reptile." I showed her the blue tongue skink, and she was so excited. It felt warm.
I know.
It made me want to get her a Reptile.
Or get a kid. Get her a Reptile, get
go
us
to the
a
kid
kid.
store, get a kid at the Reptile store.
No, I think the bigger issue is if his wife is like so sure she doesn't want to have a kid, that's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
Because being undecided.
But I mean, it's a big deal to like force someone to get a vasectomy. Why not just? Why do you both have to get it?
Vasectomies are also reversible.
If she doesn't want to have kids, why doesn't she just get her
tubes tied? Because tubes tied can't be reversed, but vasectomies can.
Oh, they can?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they just put a little clamp on it, right?
Yeah, I think you can get it reversed. But I would just say, like, also, if you don't want to do something with your body, don't do it.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do that.
Because also the reason is that she wants him to get a vasectomy so she doesn't have to continue contraceptive planning methods.
And also, the truth is, birth control is like a nightmare.
My
birth control is like really messes with you. So maybe he just gets the vasectomy and just clamp it later.
Let's get your tube side. Freeze her
tube
eggs.
side is forever. No, then she's not. There's no reproductive. A tube side's bad.
No, it's your fallopian tube.
She's only 24.
My mom has her tube side.
Because she's done having kids.
Yes. Why can't she freeze her eggs and get her tube side?
I don't know if you can shove them up the tied tubes.
They don't go up the tubes.
I don't know how fallopian tubes work.
No, it goes to your uterus.
But also, freezing your eggs isn't like the ideal way to get pregnant.
We learned nothing from Dr. What's his name?
Wong.
Dr. Wong. He told us everything. We learned nothing. And I was thinking about blasting blocks. I was thinking about Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate 3 and reptiles. And we're like, yep. No, remember what he did? He did something with Starburst, remember? He was like, all right. He poured out a bunch of Starburst. He was like, all right, these orange ones
are the good eggs. And we're like, what? And I just wanted to eat some Starburst. You're like, can I eat one of these? Which one can I eat? Yeah, no, I feel like being undecided about having kids is you need to keep yourself open to having them. You don't want to do anything to jeopardize your ability to make that decision when you're ready.
Well, she's the one that doesn't want it. I'm like, tie those little things up.
Todd's always says he doesn't care if we have kids or not. Do you think that will change though? As you get older?
I don't know. I mean, I have nieces and my brothers want to have more kids.
I know. I feel like really fulfilled, but I also think we would like have such cute kids and that'd be so awesome.
I do think about having like a quarterback son that is the star quarterback of the high school.
They're not getting their heads hit.
Well, that's a quarterback.
You're not skilled. Where are they going to get their? Is it from my athletic?
Listen, I am one of the best Madden players ranked right now. I could coach him to
ranked
be good.
On with who? Your friends?
On the Steam.
You're so full of it.
My record is like 30 and 4 losses. 30 wins, 4 losses. It's a great record.
Yeah, I don't know. The eggs are frozen. The embryos are frozen. I ain't defrost them anytime soon.
Well, apparently they're coming out with a way to incubate your eggs, your embryos in a separate thing. You'd have to put them in your cookie.
That's very weird.
That's wild.
That's very weird. That kid would come out so autistic. So afraid to touch
the best football player we ever see.
Why? Because it's in a football shape. You throw a spiral. I don't know.
You wouldn't do that? Raising a little thing and you could hug it. We could sleep with it at night.
That's bad.
And it's like a little fetus. Just like bubbles are coming up.
I want to get a surrogate and then I want to give it up for adoption. And then I want it to find me when I'm 18 so we can smoke weed and like take mushrooms and go to Disney or something.
Share genes.
Mm-hmm.
What if we get a surrogate and the surrogate mother
I don't like,
the baby?
listen, the surrogate idea is not.
What if she steals the baby?
You're wiping another woman's PJ off? You're wiping another woman's PJ off your kid?
What's a PJ?
Pussy juice. or private jet or peanut butter and jelly.
I don't know. I like the idea of us getting a surrogate and then she likes the baby too much. She runs away with the baby. And we have like 3 years of our lives having to track this woman down.
And then we see the kid and it's like not
and
that
she's
cool.
like in like South America somewhere. And we're like,
and she raised the kid like kind of evil.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we get the kid back, but it's evil. It's like a Pet Cemetery kid.
And we have to reintroduce him to society.
Oh my God.
He's got like an AK-47.
He's wild. Oh my God.
And like a diaper
he
full of shit.
He poses in pictures like this.
And he's got a diaper full of shit with an AK-47.
Oh no.
He got a reptile on his shoulder.
And then, but we're like, oh, he is his father's son. He likes reptiles.
And then he also
talks a lot.
Freestyles.
Yeah.
And Drake's like, yo, this baby is dope. And that's how we reintroduce him into life.
He's like, I've had a life on the road. I hold my gun while I have a hot load.
Oh my God.
All right, you guys.
I think that's about it, guys.
It was a fun one.
I hope you guys enjoyed the solos as much as we enjoyed doing them.
We love doing them with you guys. We love you guys. You guys are so great.
We might have to do another solo next week because we're getting everything together.
Oh,
right?
yeah. We'll have to do one more and then we'll do Beth.
So this might be the last time you guys see the old dusty road.
It's going to be a weird thing.
Yeah. I like how the sign is backwards here.
It's so great. I'm going to be so sad. We got to figure something out. We're going to figure something out, guys, together.
It looks like if they shot the desert the other way, the road would have went straight into like nothingness. But they kind of turned the camera around and they were like, oh.
Well, you can still see the road here. There's signs.
I know, but it's funny that it goes to the right though.
I don't know where that's at.
Anyway, guys, tell us where you think this is. Comment below.
Right in the comments.
Write in the comments whether you think Todd should do reptile videos.
Another update. I beat Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, and we're going to cut before that. We're going to edit before that because it's so boring.
Guys, write in the comments if you guys beat Baldur's Gate 3 yet.
Guys, we love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. We really do. We love each other.
It's the meat and potatoes.
Welcome to Anniewood. This is the land of the standies, annies, and fannies, and all of the sleeping nannies. Yeah, welcome to Anniewood. This is the land of the standies, annies, and fannies, and all of the sleeping nannies. I'm gonna ayahuasca. I'm about to prosper. Blingy on my drinky, and Randy is living proper. Protector of the sick, she never let her fishes die. Never known to tell a lie, she even fixed Todd's eyes. Shout out to the slugs, shout out Woody's too. Shout out Esther and Kalila and the Anniewood crew. Cause this is Anniewood, you know that this is how I'm living. Real and never pretending shit, you know that it's a gift. Welcome to Anniewood. This is the land of the standies, annies, and fannies, and all of the sleeping nannies.